100,000 views on channel A brings in a profit of $126, whereas the same 100,000 views on channel B brings in a profit of $2,300. Same amount of views, but channel B is earning 20 times the amount channel A earns. And the reason why there's so much difference in the earnings these two channels are making is because of the niche. Channel A is in a very low profitable niche, and channel B is in a very high profitable niche. So in real sense, if you want to make as much money as possible from the amount of views you are getting, then you need to be in a very high profitable niche. But it does not stop there, because we could also have another channel, channel C, which is earning $1,400 and is in the same niche as channel B. But channel C is earning like almost half of the amount the channel B is earning. And this is why channel C is earning less, is because of something else. You see, when it comes to earning from the YouTube ad revenue, two things are important to you as creators: the RPM and the CPM. The CPM simply stands for cost per mille, which simply means the amount of money advertisers are willing to pay for every 1,000 views you get. And also have the RPM, which is the revenue per mille, which is the amount of money you are actually earning for every 1,000 views you get. That is the revenue your channel is generating for every 1,000 views. So the most important metrics in between these two, the CPM and the RPM, the most important one to you as a content creator is the RPM, because this determines the amount you are earning for every 1,000 views you get. So the RPM on channel A is $1.26. For channel B, the RPM is $23, and for channel C, the RPM is $14. And the reason why there are difference in the RPM is not actually the niche, but the videos these channels are creating. Channel B and channel C are in the same niche, but you should understand that for every video you create, you are not going to be having the same amount of RPM. There are some videos that will give you a $55 RPM, and there are some videos that will give you $29 or $20 RPM. It just actually depends on the video. So channel B is pulling out videos that are having very huge RPM, while channel C is pulling out videos with less RPM. Although channel B and channel C are in the same niche, they are earning different amounts of money. What actually determines the amount of money you are earning is actually the video itself, not the niche. We also have another channel D in the same niche that earns $900. For channel D is still publishing the same video as channel B, but they are earning way less than channel B and C. But before we get into the reason why channel D is earning very low, you can notice that even channel D is still earning more than channel A. So the niche is very important. First, let's start some of the most profitable niche, then we'll come back to the reason why channel D is earning way less. And later on, I'll actually tell you how channel A could even be earning as much money as channel D and C, and even close to channel B. But before that, let's list out some of the high profitable niche on YouTube. The list is based on my own research. Anybody could tell you otherwise, but this is just purely on my research. Coming at number 1 is finance and investing. So make money channels. I have to make money channel, finance and investing. I have to put them together because they earn almost similar amount of money. Because anything that has to do with money on YouTube, if you are talking about money, talking about anything related to money, related to finance, related to investing, you get this kind of videos tends to have very huge RPM. Or any channel that talks about how to make money online. Even though at the end of the day, you see that the channels are not making that money from what they are teaching. But at the same time, any channel that talks about money, anything related to money, they tend to have huge RPM. An example of finance and investing channel are Joshua Mayor, who have an RPM of $21 in 2022. We also have this other channel, Journey with the Intos. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but this channel has an RPM of $23 in 2023. So these two channels are earning very huge profit of money from every amount of views they are getting because of the huge RPM, $21 and $23. So from my research, most videos about finance, investing, make money usually have an RPM between $7 to $60. Coming at number 2 is real estate. Channels that talks about real estate businesses and all that tend to have higher RPM because advertisers are willing to pay a very huge sum of money for this kind of content. Example of such channel is Graham Stefan. This kind of channel usually have RPM between $4 to $84. We also have this other channel again, in which he reviews one of the videos, having a video with 10 million views, making a profit of about $104,000. That's crazy. Real estate channels that talk about real estate businesses and all that, they tend to have higher RPM, between $4 to even up to $84. Coming at number 3 is the business niche. If you talk about businesses and all that, this channel tends to have like between $3 to $21. For example, a channel like this is Ali Abda, which talk about productivity, businesses, and all that. He said that his RPM is about £6, which is about $8 or $9. So business channels tends to have higher RPM. We have health and fitness niche usually have an RPM of $4 to $10. At number 5, auto reviews usually have an RPM of $10 to $15. 6, digital marketing with RPM of about $1.60 to about $7 plus. We have the cooking niche, which is about $1 to $8. Other profitable niche are travel, education, fashion, and beauty. So those are some of the most profitable niche on the YouTube platforms. You should know that when we are talking about profitable niche here, I mean the amount of money these channels are earning from ad revenue. We are not putting anything like brand deals, sponsorship, advertisement, affiliate marketing, and all that. We are not putting it into consideration here. We are just talking about the possible amount of money this kind of niche earns from the YouTube ad revenue. Now let's go back to channel D. Channel D is earning $850, which is less than channel B and C. Why? You see, channel D is probably the exact kind of video channel B is publishing with very huge RPM, but they are earning very low amount. And the reason is because of the countries where the viewers of the channel D are coming from. You see, when it comes to YouTube, not only the niche, not only the RPM, the video that really matters, your audience also matters. If you are getting views from countries like the United States, you tend to have higher RPMs, whereas if you are getting views from countries like Pakistan, Nigeria, India, and the rest, your RPM tends to be very low and very small. But after all of this, it will be very tempting that you create a channel like a finance channel or a make money channel, just so you could have a very huge RPM and you can be earning as much money from the amount of views you are getting. But as for me, no matter whatever the niche you are in, you could get as much money as those channels that are in the high profitable niche, as long as you know what you are doing. For example, channels that earns very little amount of money are entertainment and gaming channel. But there are so many gaming channels these days that come out to share their earnings, and they earn up to about $8 RPM, $6 RPM. Even some of these channels earn up to $12 RPM. And how were they able to increase their RPM? You see, aside from the niche and the video, there are so many other factors that actually determines the earning of a video. So here on YouTube, when you have a video less than 8 minutes, YouTube can just place ads on those videos, maybe in the beginning of the video, mid-roll, or at the end of the video. But in most cases, viewers tend to see only one ad. But once you have a video that is higher than 8 minutes, on the YouTube platform, you could add some multiple ad breaks in your video. That is, so multiple ads will be shown on your videos. You can select places you want to add your ads to. Game channel tends to be very long, like 20 minutes. And you could even see videos on gaming that are about 1 hour. So when this happens, what the creators do is that they could put in up to 10 ads for a video of 1 hour. Placing more ads on the video tends to increase the RPM of such video. So if you have a video of 20 minutes long, you could place like 5 different ad breaks in the video. So instead of having like a $2 RPM, you could increase your RPM from about $2 to close to $6 or even $8. Just doing that. So if you have a channel whereby the RPM is very low, you can try creating longer videos, and that's if you'll be able to create longer videos without boring your audience. You can create longer videos so that you'll be able to place more ads on your video just to increase the RPM of that video. Another type of channel that tends to have the lowest RPM are entertainment niche. You see, those entertainment niche, they tend to have a low RPM, but there is a trick that big entertainment channels are using to get even higher RPM. And what they just do is implementing elements from high profitable niche into their entertainment niche. I mentioned earlier that the finance niche tends to have very huge RPM. That is, anything that has to do with money tends to have higher RPM. And many entertainment channels, especially Mr. Beast channel, you see that most of the channel is always about money or real estate. For example, this video where you talk about $1 house versus $1 million house, like a real estate video. So there will be ads from real estate companies that will be shown in this video, because $1 house versus 100 million house is like a video about real estate. So this video tends to get higher RPM, even though the channel is an entertainment channel. they tend to have higher RPM. So with all of these other videos, like people competing for $450,000 or competing for $500,000, there's an element of money and finance and business in this kind of videos, so they tend to have higher RPM. So if there is a way you could input in elements from all this high profitable niche, like you could put in some form of money into your videos, crypto and all that. If your channel is about interviewing people, you could interview someone that is into the crypto or Binance business, and when you do those interviews, surely the headlines will have to do with something like crypto, crypto investment and all that. That video will have an high RPM compared to your other videos, because you are implementing elements that just have higher RPM in them. You are implementing them in your videos. Those kind of videos tend to have higher RPM, even though you are in a very low profitable niche like an entertainment niche. If you want to be making as much money from the amount of views you are getting from YouTube, then you can either increase the length of your videos just to add so many ad placements in the video, or you could just infuse elements from higher RPM into your videos. So that's just what I have for you guys in this video. I hope you all find this video helpful. My name is Victor Smith. I'll see you guys in the next one.